Well, I'm trying to think back to this summer when we had a number of meetings, all the faculty who were planning to teach university seminar. And actually it was Jamie Claiborne who came up with this notion that we tie some sort of collaborative effort to sustainability on campus. And I think the relevance of that and the excitement kind of energized everybody. Nobody had any idea if this would fly or it could be a complete disaster, but the students grabbed onto it. And I think anybody who went to that final evening where the finalists presented saw that there was a great deal of creativity and just an amazing support for the project, and I think students had a blast. No idea. No, in fact, we wondered. We did so much brainstorming to come up with ideas, and somebody had thought we might do something with a wind turbine, or that we might conserve rain, save rainwater, and then conserve that in some way. We looked into solar panels, and it all seemed so expensive and so futuristic, and we didn't know if we could implement it. And then we finally decided, you know what? What can we do? What's practical? What's reasonable? What's relatively cost effective? And they came up with the idea, and we worried it wouldn't be as flashy as some of the others, but you know what? It was at least doable. So I think it was just an amazing, affirming uh, reaction, and we kind of talked about it today in class, even how much we've learned in terms of collaboration and working within a very strict time frame and a very strict budget. We've learned about decision making. We've learned who's a leader and who is more comfortable being in a follower role. With the exception of maybe just 2 or 3 students, everyone has had a very involved role in the process, and that's exactly the whole point of the project. So they're very excited that we had a success, and it was so unexpected. Well, of course, I love working with my students. They're great. Um, I think that, just in a few closing comments, I mentioned earlier that nobody knew really whether or not the project would take off. So I want to commend Jamie Claiborne, Professor Claiborne, for coming up with the idea. I want to commend Peter Steinfeld and David Evans for running with it, and all the university seminar instructors for grabbing it and going with it and just seeing where it took us, because I think the outcome was far greater than anybody expected.